Alright, dudes, it is currently 2:22 in the AMs at the beginning of this recording, and it's probably not going to be the first take because I'm going to be like, damn, this is kind of like, it's corny. But, uh, Tanner, Travis, Trevin, they've all made videos. I want to try to keep this short because I don't want to ramble on, even though I'm going to anyways. But, as some of you guys may know, well, not some, but most that are probably going to see this. It's probably just going to be people from my school, but if you know me, you know my name's Connor, and I'm a junior right now. I play baseball, and like, I'm just going to cut straight to it. Seeing these videos, like Travis and Tanner and Trevin, seeing them post, it's like, it's bringing me back to like when I was a little kid and everybody wanted a YouTube channel. Like I was in like fifth and sixth grade making gaming videos on YouTube and streaming all the time. And the other night, actually, I was looking back on those videos, and it's like, I, it's hard to believe it's already been 7, 8 years. That was terrible math. It's been like 5 or 6, but you know, it's hard to believe that time has gone by this fast. And like, I was debating making a video after seeing Travis's video, and then I watched Tanner's second video. I watched Trevin's video as well, and that really solidified it for me. It made me think I should do this, and I was like sitting in front of the camera. I'm like, am I really doing this? Yeah, I am. But people are gonna see this. I'm sure as hell my brother's he's gonna fucking clown on me so hard for this, but it doesn't matter. It's what I've always, not what I've always thought, but what I've come to feel and think. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares that much. If somebody makes it their life mission to make your life hell, then they have a lot of other things to worry about. And like in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. You're living on a rock in space. Like, if you take yourself out of the picture and just observe how everything goes down, it's like it just feels smaller. You become like you go down less. It's like you take yourself from here, you take yourself out of the equation, and it makes you go down to like here. And it's like maybe I wasn't all that important. And like growing up, I had a I had a great life growing up. I had a great group of kids to hang out with. Me, my brother Jacob, Jared, TJ, Sky, Jordan, Jacob M, Livy, who is Trevin's girlfriend now, funny enough. Grew up with her, now she's Trevin's girlfriend. But it, it was amazing growing up with them. And we would just play sports in Jared's yard. I'd hang out with Livy. We'd just mess around and do stupid stuff. And like everybody grew up. Me and Jacob, we moved down to Rochester and then we moved back to Indian River. And then we moved again. And it's like after that first move, everything just kind of fizzled out. And I wasn't like I didn't hang out with that original group of kids much anymore, like ever again after that. And then Jordan tragically, I mean, it's not something that I want to talk about really or just even bring up, but like it's in the moment. Jordan passing away in 2024, like it hit me. It hit everybody. It was like, dude, this is not how we thought everything was gonna go. Like nobody expected it. Nobody wanted it to happen. And it's like that losing somebody that you grew up with really makes you realize you need to be with who you like. You need to be yourself and be with the people that you love the most. Because if you spend your whole life thinking, what are they thinking about me? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? It'll just make it so much harder for you. Growing up pretty much sixth through eighth grade, all I was worried about was how people would think of me and what my image was to everybody else. And looking back on that, that was the worst thing I could have done. Like, I was so worried about how people perceived me that I just wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I, it was it was terrible. And then I got out of that and I started thinking nobody cares. Like my basketball coach, Mr. Schimmel, he said it best. Nobody's watching you, even 90% of the time, even when you have the ball, nobody cares. He also says like we went 0 and 20, we were terrible. He said if 0 and 20 is the worst thing that's happened in your life, then you got a pretty damn good life. And that stuck with me. It's like I have a pretty damn good life. Yeah, I mean, some things go up and down, but I mean, like Travis said, I'm in my own room. I have food downstairs. I have a house. I have a phone. I'm recording on a laptop. I have an amazing girlfriend. I have great friends still. I mean, I got I have two guitars. This is one of them, and like I have all these things, and yet it's like I don't need to worry about having material things. It's like I'm not a really big speaker. I'm not big on words. If you know me, you know I don't talk very much. I listen mostly, but I put myself out there a lot. Like I did the talent show. Tanner also did the talent show. I was sweating bullets before. I was like the whole day I was perfectly fine. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And then as soon as the talent show started, I was like, okay. And then it felt like 5 minutes. And Mackenzie, she goes, "You're up." And I'm like, are you serious, dude?" And I just started tweaking. I was so nervous. And then I got on stage and I was like, I'm really doing this. And I did it. I mean, it wasn't the best. It was pretty bad, but I still did it. And now I'm like, I'm glad I did it because it gave me the idea of what I can do. And even while up there, right before I started, the first thing I said on that mic was, I'm sorry. I said, I don't exactly remember, but I said something along the lines of, if this sucks, it doesn't matter. Something close to that, but that is like a big thing for me. It doesn't matter. Like I have found for me the perfect balance of it doesn't matter and it matters. And I've meshed them together and now I just do I do it how I want to and it's like it's just brought me peace knowing that I don't have to worry about things that other people might have to worry about. I mean, speaking on what Trevin and Tanner talked about, it's personal subjects for them, but like Trevin having a horrible start to his year and trying to overdose, and Tanner being so anxious and depressed and like cutting himself. It's like I see that, like I hear about this on those videos, and I'm like, I hear about it here, and I'm over here not realizing that it's happening, and I'm there in the vicinity in real time, and I don't see it, and it's not their fault because I never reached out to talk to them. I never thought I was good enough friends with Tanner growing like not growing up, but like coming to coming to the school in seventh grade until like even like a week ago. I never thought like I never thought Tanner thought of me as a good enough friend to talk about things like that. So I never reached out to him. And now hearing about what he's coming out and saying, it's like I should have talked to him. And with Trevin, I mean, me and him, we've been friends pretty much since I met him, and it's like we can have really deep conversations. We do usually. Sometimes after practice, he'll give me a ride home, and we'll sit in his car and just talk for like 30 minutes. And it's like I'm I'm proud of that fucking kid, dude. He not even 2 weeks ago, he told me about the whole caffeine overdose thing, and he was telling me you cannot tell anybody about this. And now he's posting about it on YouTube for everybody to see. And it's like I feel horrible for not being there for him and everybody else that's going through stuff like that. And then I see what they've done to get out of that and how they've grown from it. And it makes me like, it makes me feel great for them. Like, I've never had to struggle through that. The worst thing I've had to go through really was just losing Jordan, losing my grandpa, my grandma, stuff like that, just losing people. I've never gone through much against myself. It's just been against the world. And like I hung out with a not great influences, but they were great people, but they just weren't a good influence. And I did stuff with them that I usually wouldn't do. And I stopped hanging out with them and I haven't done it since, but it's like they never told me that I had to do it. It was out of my own choice. But I was so scared of not fitting in with them that I felt as if I had to do it, which is not their fault at all. It was all me. And it's like now looking back on that, I don't regret hanging out with them. It was awesome. It was so fun hanging out with them. But I regret doing the things that I did with them to try to fit in because they never once asked if I wanted to do it more than once. If they asked and I said no, they wouldn't ask again. And then eventually I felt as if I had to do it and I did it. And it was fun at the time, but now it's realizing like I don't need that to have fun. And I just I would probably still be friends with them today. I just don't hang out with them anymore. But now, like I've surrounded myself with amazing people. Like my girlfriend, she's amazing. Jacob, Trevin, Tanner, everybody from baseball, people that don't even play sports at school. Like it's more of the fact that I've gone through trial and error with everything around me, and that has led me to be what I am today, and I'm proud of that. But it's like there's still underlying things in my head, like I'll be walking by a person and they'll look at me, and it'll be like they think I'm awesome or something. It's like back here, and it's like so prideful, and it literally like it takes me back. I'm like, they don't care. They don't know who you are. They don't care who you are. Like, they're not gonna look at you and be like, "Oh my God, give me your number. You're so hot." They're not gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're like, I don't know. It's stupid." And like sometimes I don't realize things. Like I had a conversation with my girlfriend today. I'm not gonna like air out directly what was said, but she was saying how things were going on around her with me and my friends and how they treat her. They weren't treating her bad or anything, but it was more the fact that she was told by one of them that they respect me too much to like accidentally like hurt her or like do something that would make me angry. And it's like I was joking about stuff like that. Like we played wiffle ball and she got hit one time and I'm like, I'm gonna beat your ass, but I was joking. And then it was taken out of proportion and everybody started like watching out because they respect me and it was like that took me back. I don't I don't know. It was like I didn't I don't feel like I pull. Like I don't feel like I pull all that weight. It doesn't make sense to me. Like it's more the like I understand that they respect me, but I didn't think it was like that. I thought they just respected me as a person, but they like I don't know. It's weird to explain, but it's good to get things off your chest, you know. It's good to talk about it. You know, I know it's incredibly hard to talk about it. I half the shit that I've said in this video, I've never spoken to anybody about. Like, you can't worry about how you look or how you act and what people think of that. Like me, I hate my smile. Like, this is terrible. Like, look at that. I hate it. But there's people that they like it. I think like this video, it's gonna what I'm seeing is what you'd see on your front camera on your phone. But the video, it's gonna be flipped. And my eyes are like this, like one is higher than the other. I hate that. My nose is crooked. I hate it so much, and my face looks so lopsided. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. This has gotten so off track, but it's nice to talk, even if I'm just talking to myself into a camera. I don't know. It's nice to talk. I got really off track though, but I mean it hurts me to see my friends going through things that they've gone through and me not being there to help them. And I wasn't there to help them because I never reached out. It it sucks to think that maybe I could have directed them in a different way instead of them cutting themselves or trying to hurt themselves, I could have coerced them into doing something that would be better for them and get their mind off of it. But you you can't be there for everybody. It doesn't matter what you do to try to do that. It's just not possible. You can't fit in everywhere. And if you try, then you're not even a person. At that point, you're just a pale imitation of everything. So my underlying take on everything is that you can't you can't care what people think about you. And I know that's what everybody says, but you seriously need to think if your biggest concern is what somebody else thinks or feels about you, then you have so many other things to worry about. Because if that's your biggest concern, then you're a perfect person because you wouldn't be concerned about how you look, how you act. You wouldn't be concerned about anything. You would just be concerned about what they think of you. And even then, you wouldn't be perfect if that's all you thought about. Everybody is flawed, and every flaw is beautiful. Our our mistakes and our flaws is what builds us from being carbon copies of each other to being individuals. And I find that beautiful. I mean, humans are just like the universe. I love space. No human is the same. No planet is the exact same. Down to the molecular level, nothing is the same. So no matter how badly you try to copy somebody, you're never going to be like them. So take what you will from this video if you actually watch it. I w I wouldn't watch it because I don't know how to speak. I'm just rambling. But whatever happens, happens. It really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. And everything like this this world is huge. And even it's just a grain of sand in the universe. And we are just grains of sand on this planet. So I don't know, just nothing really matters. Love yourself, love your neighbor, love everybody, and do with what I said as you will, because I couldn't even tell you what I said. I don't know, but it was nice to talk. Love you all.